Hello, my name is Lance Paulson, and I wanted to create this video after just doing a little bit of research here, and it made me feel a little better, but still confused. So I watched the news this morning, and that was probably my mistake watching the news, but I was getting ready, and I believe two counties, as of today, June 26, are required to wear a face mask. So I wonder what is really the big deal, and we all know what's going on. But what are the numbers really telling us? I wanted to do my own research. When you watch the news, it seems like everyone's going to catch it, and if you catch it, you have a death sentence. And I wanted to find out if that's the case or not, because it could be. And we don't want anyone to get ill with this disease or anything else. But let's look at that. So I looked at the CDC here, CDC's website. I want to look at a couple numbers here. First, nationally. And then let's look at locally here so we can get true numbers of what are my chances, my family's chances, your chances of contracting this, and if we do, is it a death sentence? What are those risks? So let's look here. As of this morning, there are 2.374 million cases in the United States. Okay, that's a lot. But let's look at what is actually the population of the United States. So the population is 2 or 3.28 million. Let's do some math on that, as I'm curious. What is the percentage? Was it 2,374 million infections in the United States divided by 328? This tells us, whoa, okay. Good news. I have less than a 1% chance of contracting this horrible disease. Okay, so that's comforting, right? It's not maybe as bad as I'm looking on the news. Let's look at Utah now. Now, what's Utah's population? 3.206 million. According to the CDC in Utah right now, there are 19,185 cases. So 19,185 divided by that. Okay, let's do that. 19,185 divided by 3,206,000. Utah is faring a little better. We are almost 0.5% chance of contracting this horrible disease. Now let's find out what does the death sentence look like. So let's say just in Utah, let's do that here. That's where I live. That's where maybe you are as well. Let's see. Okay, Utah, out of 19,185 cases, total deaths 165. Gosh, and hopefully no one else dies of this, and no one else dies of anything else for that regard. 165 divided by 19,185. If contracted, I have a less than 1% chance, according to the CDC's numbers, of this being a death sentence for me. Then there's a lot of other questions we could ask. If those that did pass, what were their age groups? Were they pre-existing? Was it really something else that caused it, but they had COVID and was it labeled as COVID? Who knows? But for the numbers we have less than a 1% chance. And I want to compare this one last statistic. What are my chances of getting the flu? We all know the flu sucks. Been around for a while, and it is horrible. So let's just look at nationally here. That's the only stat I could find real quick. According to the CDC, 2018 to 2019, estimated 35.5 million people getting sick with influenza. Okay, so let's just take that, divide by the population of the United States, so 35.5 million divided by that. Okay, 35 divided by 328. Wow, 10%, almost 11% chance. So I am at least 11 times more likely, right? Is that right? 11 times more likely to get the flu, which kills millions of people a year, just like COVID is, or infecting, killing, maybe actually kills many more people. COVID's kill how many people in the United States? Gosh, too high of a number, 121,000. The flu has killed over 3 million. That's a huge number. That's a big disparity. Well, I don't see how a mask is going to protect me very much. I didn't wear it before. Wearing it now, I've got a very low chance of getting it, then a very low chance of passing from it. I don't see what the worry is. So ultimately, I guess what I found is let's not live in fear. Let's get out there and live our lives and be around the people we want to be around, and maybe watch less news. So have a great day and upcoming weekend, and I'll be in touch.